What's up, YouTube? Today we're looking at a 10-ounce cast iron boxer from the illustrious Billy Trident, the one and the only. The man doesn't cut promos because he doesn't need to. He's not a wrestler. His reputation precedes him. And the ever glorious East Coast Knuckles. So I got this out of one of the groups on Facebook. If you go to like Antisocial, there's just a couple of groups they can't put Nux. One of the groups does have that, but just go in there and look around. You'll find there's like 2 groups for impact weapons. Well, 3, but maybe a couple more. But I got it from this guy, and I was like, who are you? You know, like, I don't know you from Adam. Not that I was giving him a hard time. I was, just gonna be funny. And he's like, I have been friends with, I don't know if it's Todd Foster. I don't know. I actually do know both the Foster's names. Foster people. But, I'm not sure what she said. But so he was like, I've been friends with him for 20 years. I was like, all right. Sounds good, buddy. So I got these for less than half price. No idea why he let them go. The gentleman was like, yo, you should keep these. And I was like, yeah, I should. Oh, I just broke the 4th wall. So here's the deal. This is my trash can lid. And this is what was sent. And you can kind of see a little bit. Hang on. Okay. Do you see the rust? So, sorry if this hasn't been totally on frame. I know somebody will cry about it in the comments, like a little biatch. No, actually, I mean, it's only rarely I get a bad comment, and it's just obviously like an interloper. Almost always like somebody swinging by to be a dick. And I don't care if it takes off that finish, dude. That is not good to go. You're not gonna have rust on it. There's even like, oh, it's backing off. The light's backing off automatically. It's a County Com ginormous. The Apollo Extreme. Man, that is so hot. Wow. All right, I'm gonna turn that down. Try to look at this through the thing. All right, so let's check it out. Let me get a drink real quick. It's so hot, but I'm not going to run my AC because I'm hard. That's why. So we got kind of little imperfections, obviously. I knocked the rust out. Hang on, we'll look at these. Oops. From Tokyo. I think that's pretty good. What is it? I don't know. I was going to talk a bunch of shit to the guy, but I won't. He was a little off put. I have on my Facebook profile. It's me in a ski mask in front of like some of my decorations, some of my art. And behind me is like Lenin striking a pose in front of like a hammer and sickle. And Westerners like to pretend like, I don't know. First of all, I mean, communism couldn't be more in remission. I'm sure most people would love to hear that. The CIA has been hard at work. Read the Jakarta Method. But anyway, I just want to get... You'll see that. You guys are going to see why in a minute. And the guy sold these to me, and then before he let them rust, he was like, people don't make cast iron knuckles anymore. And I was like, I know. And he was like, these are really nice. And I was like, I know. Actually, I didn't say anything. I appreciated him looking out. He's an older gentleman. I don't mean that in like in a fuddy-duddy way or like a mean way. But he just had a lot, you know, we briefly, if he listens to this, he's going to be like, well, how is this a thing that this guy's talking about our conversation? But, you know, he was just like, it's interesting to hear from subversives that have been doing it way longer than me, and what they're like, yo, this is when the votes stopped counting. It was back in Carter, which maybe, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do know that the election was fair, and that I am very happy to have got the vaccine / experimental gene therapy that didn't last very long. Okay, so at 10 ounces, we've knocked off the dirt, I think, for the most part. Got the crud out. So I'm gonna open. Oh no! Oh no! It's lost in the trash. It's lost in the trash. This is the Flitz sealer, the ceramic sealer. That stuff smells funny. That stuff does not smell like anything I would want to put in my mouth. If you put that stuff in your mouth, you're going to have some kind of cancer in your colon. For sure. That smells gross. The nose knows, ladies and gents. Something smells funny. Definitely don't put it in your mouth. What do you freshmen call it? Anyway... So, we've got it all sealed up, ladies and gentlemen. It's all put away. Still kind of looks like it's got rust. I'm happy with that, though. I'm happy with that cleanup. Oops. So, what's going to happen? Man, these lights are tough, dude. Seriously. What's going to happen is I'm going to let this dry out. I'm not really worried about it, but we'll probably let it set cool, so to speak. And tomorrow I'll treat it again, and then after that I probably won't worry about it for a while. You know? So, let me grab the... So what we've got after all that is a boxer. And for cast iron, I waited and I waited and I waited. I didn't really gush over this at the start, and I should have. Because everybody's tuned out by now, but I waited and I waited to see this. You always got to, you know, kind of check it out. Kind of check them. Any knuckles out, right? What I like about these, you throw them on real quick, even if you don't get them way, like, locked in, or you kind of have to finagle this paddle like that. They're still obviously gonna, you know, you're gonna be wrecking folks. I will say this does appear to have a left and a right. This is asymmetrical. So we've got, and I don't know if this was intentional right here. It probably was. But, because, you know, Billy Trident and East Coast Knuckles, neither of those dudes are silly Billies. If you look at, so you see here, okay, that's not what I want to do with it. We got one pointed this way, one pointed almost straight ahead, one pointed off this way, and then one like that. So we got one pointed this way, one pointed almost straight ahead. Or would it be better like this? Yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying, kind of? Where these three, they're kind of in very similar... I don't know, I see it. In any event. This is what... And it looks good. It's funny. East Coast Knuckles guy, very great businessman to work with. Maybe not the best salesman, because I have an aluminum one of these already. We'll get them both on the channel soon. And I was like, hey, are the projections on this crisper, more defined than the aluminum? And he could have said yes, because it's true, obviously. And he would have made, bam, I would have bought one right there. But he was like, nah, I don't know, probably not. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to wait a little bit. I got this half price, but... No, but these, I'm going to get them both on. That's one of the reasons. These protrusions, I think they're called projections, are very well articulated, defined. I can't imagine getting hit with this. All right. That's about all she wrote for this one. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. You folks have a good rest of your day. Bye now.